being a culture vulture is like trend spotting.
Yes.
Like look for trends and like, but not
Connections.
Connections, patterns.
Yeah.
You know, colours, flavours, words. You know. But not, again, in the mainstream, not on the high street, you know, because that's already been planned. Like that stuff that you're buying in the high street or on the main street or whatever, that was being designed, you know, months, years ago. Yeah. It's not new, it's not fresh. The stuff that's interesting, the trends that are coming around the corner. You know, I used to work in the fashion industry. You know, you're working months ahead, years ahead. You're trying to predict where something's going to be in 2 years' time, where 3 years' time. You're trying to think about where culture's going to be. Like, you know, there's a bit of research about how, like, when times are really, like, tough, the length of skirts go down, and when they're, like, kind of brave. Right. And do you know what I mean? I don't know if it's true, but it's that idea of, like, you know, trends reflect culture and society.
Absolutely.
And that kind of stuff.
There's two things on that. There was a guy I met once who was employed by Gucci, and it was his job to just travel the world all year round and photograph graffiti, because he said whatever's happening in graffiti is 4 years ahead of whatever happening in the mainstream. Really? So he's like, if schools are big in graffiti, then in 3 or 4 years' time they'll be big in fashion or whatever.
Wow, that's amazing.
Which is super interesting, and what a great job.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is the sweetie index. Have you ever heard about that? It's sometimes called the lipstick index.
Okay, yeah.
So it means that when the economy is bad and everything goes down, sales in sweets or lipstick go up because they're tiny little affordable treats that people can give themselves.
So it's like comfort in a way.
Yeah, and it's, you know, you can't have a meal out, but you can have a new lipstick or whatever. Yeah. So they call it the lipstick index or the sweetie index. Yeah.
You've been buying a lot of lipstick lately.
Can you tell?
Yeah. So just look for trends, like look for things that are kind of going to take you somewhere different.